Hello everyone, welcome to your English class. Today we are continuing the same chapter, The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse. It is the first chapter of the book Snapshot of Class 11th written by William Saroyan. Till now in this chapter we have read that it is a narration by a 9-year-old boy named Aram. He belongs to Armenian tribe. He is very fond of horse riding and one day he gets chance to ride the horse by getting an offer from his cousin Murad, who has stolen the horse from somewhere, and now they both are enjoying the riding. Here Murad is expert in riding, whereas Aram is not so expert, so he falls down, and now it is morning time and they are going back to hide the horse. As somebody could catch them with the horse, so they did not want that thing. Here we have seen that both are talking to each other and Aram is trying to know how Murad has stolen the horse. So he's talking to him. My cousin Murad came running down the road. I am not worried about you. He shouted, we have got to get that horse. You go this way and I will go this way. They are trying to find the horse and the horse has run somewhere else. If you come upon him, be kindly, I will be near. I continued down the road and my cousin Murad went across the field toward the irrigation ditch. It took him half an hour to find the horse and bring him back. All right, he said, jump on. The whole world is awake now. What will we do? I said. Well, he said, we will either take him back or hide him until tomorrow morning. So, they both are talking about hiding the horse and Aram is inquiring what he is going to do with the horse. So, Murad is answering him either they would give it back or they are going to hide him until the next morning. He did not sound worried. Aram found him not at all worried about the stealing and all, and I knew he would hide him and not take him back, not for a while at any rate. Aram was sure that Murad is not going to return the horse back to its true owner. Where will we hide him? I said. I know a place. He said. How long ago did you steal this horse? I said. Here, he is sure now that Murad has stolen this horse for long as he has become expert in riding, so he is inquiring about everything. It suddenly dawned on me. It means it suddenly got realized by Aram that he had been taking these early morning rides for some time and had come for me this morning only because he knew how much I longed to ride, how much I wished to ride. So he realized that Murad has been riding the horse since long, and to him he came that morning only as he knew that Aram was fond of riding. So he offered him to ride. Who said anything about stealing a horse? He said. Murad is not ready to accept that he has stolen the horse. Anyhow, I said, how long ago did you begin riding every morning? So here Aram is inquiring further as he was not sure that this horse belongs to Murad in any way, not until this morning. He said, are you telling the truth? I said, as Murad is not accepting that he has not stolen it before that morning, Aram is confirming from him. Of course not. Here Murad is now accepting. Of course I am not telling the truth, he said. But if we are found out, that is what you are to say. I don't want both of us to be liars. He did not want that they should look liars in front of others when they are caught with the horse. All you know is that we started riding this morning. This only you have to say that we have started riding this morning as we have found this horse from somewhere. Today morning only. All right, I said. Aram agreed to that as he was also fond of riding. He walked the horse quietly to the barn. Barn is a place where grain is stored of a deserted vineyard. They reached to a deserted vineyard. Deserted means here it is left by someone and not in any use anymore, which at one time had been the pride of a farmer named Fatwazian. So here Aram is explaining where they are going to hide the horse at a deserted vineyard which once belonged to the farmer named Fatwazian, and it was a matter of pride for him to keep that vineyard, but now it is deserted and in no more use. There were some oats and dry alfalfa in the barn. Here he means to say that there were some eating things for the horse also, so it was easy for Murad to hide him there. We began walking home. It wasn't easy, he said, to get the horse to behave so nicely. Here, Aram is explaining further that after hiding, they were going back to their home, and while on the way to home, Murad is explaining to Aram that it was not easy to get the horse to behave so nicely. At first, it wanted to run wild. It was unmanageable. But as I have told you, I have a way with the horse. As Murad is telling that I can deal the horses easily. I can get it to want to do anything I want to do. I can make him to do anything what I want. Horses understand me. How do you do it? I said. I have an understanding with the horse, he said. Yes, but what sort of an understanding? I said. Aram is asking to Murad. A simple and honest one, he said. Well, I said, I wish I knew how to reach an understanding like that with the horse. You are still a small boy. So here Aram is wishing that he could also have that kind of understanding with animals like horse as Murad has. So here Murad is telling him that you are still a small boy. He said, when you get to be 13, you will know how to do it. I went home and ate a hearty breakfast. Here, after reaching home, they ate the breakfast to the full as they were feeling so hungry after a long riding on the horse. That afternoon, my uncle Khosrow. Now, in this paragraph, we are going to be introduced with the next character of the story, which is also a main character, Uncle Khosrow, came to our house for coffee and cigarettes. He sat in the parlor. Parlor here means drawing room of the house. So he came and Aram's mother offered him coffee and cigarettes, sipping and smoking, sipping the coffee and smoking the cigarettes, and remembering the old country, remembering the old village where they used to live before. Then another visitor arrived. As he was talking about his olden days, another person came there whose name was, he was a farmer named John Byro, an Assyrian farmer who out of loneliness had learned to speak Armenian. So here this farmer belongs to Assyrian tribe, and he got to make friendship with the Armenian people out of his loneliness. As he was a lonely man, so he wanted to make somebody his friend, so he learnt their language to be friended with them. My mother brought the lonely visitor coffee and tobacco, and he rolled a cigarette and sipped and smoked. And then at last, sighing sadly, he said, my white horse, which was stolen last month and is still gone. So now he is talking about the main thing of the story. His white horse, which is stolen by somebody since a month. I cannot understand it. So here he is not able to understand who has stolen his horse, and still he is not successful in finding his horse. Today we are completing the story here. Tomorrow again we will continue with the next part of the story. Till then, you read the chapter again. Do practice more and more. Thank you for listening.